Welcome in, everybody. We are live on this Saturday, and we got a doubleheader of action for you today. Kicking things off, we're going to do a little. I mean, you guys kind of like these streams. Some of my higher viewed streams, the ones with tens of thousands of views, are the ones where we go in and kind of do a little housekeeping. So we just got done with the two-part Extreme Rules. So you want to make sure you'll go back and check that out. But out of Extreme Rules, we got some new tag teams that formed. We had some tag teams that broke up. We had some new gimmicks. And I want your guys' help. So we're going to make new gimmicks based on the results of Extreme Rules. And we always encourage you guys, if you there's some big news that broke over on Twitter. So I'll let you guys go look and check that out for yourselves. I won't spoil it. But we kind of had one possible new direction, and that was revealed on Twitter officially. So if you check us out on Twitter and you follow us, TB Sports 27 on Twitter, you'll see that. But here throughout that stream, we're going to make that new gimmick come to life here. So we're going to go through. We got Paul Bear. We got Brian here. Welcome, guys. So we'll probably spend the next hour or so doing gimmicks and tag teams and all that. And then we're going to go into our second part of the doubleheader, which is concluding the quarterfinal rounds of the Revolution Pro Football Playoffs between the defending champion Ann Arbor Annihilators and the defending championship quarterback of the New York Nightmare, Dan Marino. So we'll get into that, but for now, let's jump into I guess we do it within well, no, we go to creations here, right? And then it would take into effect, or do we go into universe mode and do it? Let's see here. Well, I guess the biggest news that came out of Extreme Rules that happened was actually, and it was kind of funny. It seems like WWE's taking our ideas, right? Like we did the Last Man Standing match with Brock and Roman. They're going to do that at SummerSlam. Well, in our universe mode, we saw the official breakup of the Street Profits. Angelo, Dawkins, Montez Ford went their separate ways, and Montez Ford basically took the brunt of the attack from Angelo Dawkins, as Dawkins was upset himself, unable to win the big one, and he's going to go his separate way, and actually he's going to align himself with MVP Bobby Lashley and company. Maybe we can bring back the Hurt Business. Is that too much, having the Hurt Business and Retribution, two big groups? So basically, we're gonna get that knocked out first. We're gonna take a look at the new Angelo Dawkins, and Angelo Dawkins is now gonna be known as the Prophet Angelo Dawkins. So we got to go in here and we got to break up some tag teams and modify him. Then we're also going to do our modifications to Isaiah Swerve Scott based on what happened at Extreme Rules. And then also Otis, we're going to turn him into a member of the Natural Disasters as well and try to figure out what we're going to do with Chad Gable. So the next hour or so is just going to be creation stuff. So, sit back, relax, tune in. Let me know what you guys think about that, and help out with some of the different creations. So we'll start with Angelo Dawkins here. And he is going to be known as the Prophet. So we got to change his personality. He's going to be egotistical and disrespectful. He's going to be very desperate. Dawkins is going to be super desperate because he wants to win. He wants to win the big one. I don't know about cowardly. We'll keep him as bold. But there you go. Man's going to get booed. And as far as allies, well, we'll break up the team. We'll have to... Well, I guess we can do this all now. Switch this out for Mr. MVP, who's going to be leading the way now for the career of Angelo Dawkins. We got two Mr. McMahons. One that's rated slightly higher than the other. Where we at? Where's MVP? There he is. There's MVP. I thought I downloaded a MVP that had a suit. Oh well, guess not. All right. So that'll work there. So yes, MVP. Enemies. Put our old friend Montez Ford on here as a top enemy. Who else? Who else was he fighting with? Maybe Johnny Gargano or something? We're going to leave it as that for right now. Obviously, no ally, MVP, and the Street Profits. There it is. Gone. Street Profits are gone. Yes, I would like to save my changes. So no more. That's it. Okay. So from here, I guess we can't edit. We have to be outside of universe mode to maybe edit attire. So I guess we'll go back out and do that. You could have Adam Cole with O'Reilly and Strong. Well, I don't have O'Reilly in my universe. He might be in NXT. We definitely do have Roderick Strong. But yeah, we'll have to look too. We'll look at Roderick Strong as well and see the future of that tag team with Tommaso Ciampa. They got the big loss. We didn't have a tag team name for him either just yet. So edit here. The downside is we can only do so many creations because it takes up a creator wrestler slot, which is still kind of annoying that happens in this game. But you gotta deal with it. We'll push through. Yeah, I was thinking about different diamond names. Diamond Mine, Diamond in the Rough. Play around with that. So, personal information. Can we change the names? Uses alternate attire. We had to give him a different pose, right? Because, well, let's go ahead and let's do the creation here. So, well, we want to kind of copy. Well, I guess we can just edit, right? Because I mean, this is gonna go away, so we'll just edit the main attire here. So, okay, attire type, hair dye, clothing. I want to put him in a suit too. Got to put him in a suit, like the Street Profits here. So, upper body. I think we can keep that same. We want to keep the same look with the tank, or we can. What is that? That's like that's like Pretty Deadly right there. The Pretty Deadly attire. Or should we go without? You know, the new era. Should we get rid of the shirt altogether? Nakamura look. Different options that we have here. It's kind of hard. I'm still not a big fan of this. I've mentioned it before, this style community creations, because you really got to squint to see what the heck you're even looking at on the little pictures, and they're not even colored in, so it's kind of hard to even tell what anything is. There's a lot of options here. I'll back up so we can get back in the same realm that we were in. I want to be in the same neighborhood. Zach Green, what's going on, Zach? Glad to have you aboard, my friend. We can do something like that if we want to keep the similar look. You know? Or we can, like I said, we can just delete it. We can go with nothing. Not kind of like, I want to keep kind of a similar look, so we'll go with that. Color is good. See, do they have a Hurt Business here? Is that what we want to go with? Do we want to go with them being the Hurt Business, or just they can keep the alignment? Do we bring that back? Does the Hurt Business even have a logo in this game? Let's see. Again, this would be the nice part where a search option. Like, we can search community creations, but I can't type in the word Hurt and get me all, like, the Hurt Business logos. I gotta sit here and shuffle through all these, which is not the most fun thing in the world. But if you guys know, there it is. Okay. Should we do it? Should we do AEW Rampage? I actually did watch Rampage. Yeah, I typically don't watch Rampage just because just the timing and just not having the time to watch all this stuff. But I actually watched the Impact pay-per-view this morning. Really good pay-per-view. In fact, the Against All Odds, I watched that first thing in the morning. Then I watched Rampage last night. It was pretty good. The Battle Royal, man, that was an interesting concept there. You know, that was pretty cool. The two rings, the red ring and the blue ring, and almost like a mini World War III. And then they had to come in as one. So, okay, so there we go. Yes, that's good. We got to switch. I guess the attire is going to pretty much, I would say, be the same, other than it's just going to be a lot of black and gold, right? And maybe keep the same look, or what kind of look would MVP? Yeah, Luchasaurus. Man, going with the dark look, the deadly look here. He is somewhat surprised, you know, he's going after Christian Cage, and then all of a sudden he's like, all right, forget it, we'll be on the same side as you. So let's see, we can go with the baggy shorts look, or is there different, would there be a different kind of look for Dawkins? Maybe maybe some long, kind of like what Bobby Lashley would have. Jack Saban. Who the heck's Jack Saban? I saw Chris Saban. They had an opening tag match. The Motor City Machine Guns did on Against All Odds. I kind of like that, but without the Dead Man ink on the side. We got to get a little more generic here. R-Truth, what's up? That's somewhat generic. The guy with the paper bag. I hate to say, I have no idea what you're talking about. Who's the guy with the paper bag? That looks kind of good, you know. I kind of like that look. We'll can I put like a check mark to know to come back to that one? Ooh, that looks good too with the gold. I know that's more that's Big Boss Man style right there, but it does look good with the gold. I guess we can always add gold, right? The little Bray Wyatt right there. Fandango. R-Truth. I guess, or try not to make him look like too much like R-Truth. Diesel. I think I like the jeans look. What do you guys think? Like this, right? For the new Dawkins. As far as colors, what second color? Oh, that'd be for the belt, I suppose. Yeah, belt color. It's just black, right? I'm a gold belt. That would look kind of silly. So I'll stick with that. Yeah, Penelope Ford, where's she at? She hadn't been around in a while. The old the right hand lady, if you will, of Miro and all them. Kip Sabian. Yeah, I remember Kip Sabian. Is that his new name? Is Jack Saban his new name? Is he like popping up as a new name? I did not see that if it did, and then all right, what shoes we got to give him? We got to give him some good Hurt Business shoes. Give him the Iron Sheik shoes. I remember on Raw 2 for my Spawn character, those were the boots that I used for Spawn. Generic WWE. So they don't give you enough options, like as far as filters, like generic and WWE being the only two options. I know in my head the kind of boots I want, but it's like then I gotta sit here and squint through this whole thing and should we get him some nice dress shoes? Or are those too uncomfortable to wrestle in? Kind of like those, actually. I think that might be the way to go. All right, yeah, that's good enough. That worked for me. All right, so there you go. There is the in-ring look. Well, I guess we got to fix the hair or the head, right? The headbands. Lashley wears the headband, but clothing, head. Kip Sabian's new gimmick is a paper bag. Where's he doing this on Rampage? I haven't heard this at all. Okay, so we got to get rid of headwear. Let's see. Do we want to put any headwear on him? Give him any kind of different headwear. We can go with the bandana look if we want to keep that same look. I mean, Dolph Ziggler kind of was already wearing that. What do you guys think? Should we go bandana, or should we just go... What the heck is this? Oh, it's like tape. Oh, like he's scarred up. That's kind of cool. So someone gets like jumped or something. I'm gonna have to look up this paper bag thing. This sounds interesting. So what do you guys think? Bandana, no bandana? Should we go with nothing? If he's going for a new look, do we just get rid of the headgear altogether? What do you guys think for our new Angelo Dawkins? This new look here. Go bandana style. Do we get But you don't get any different patterns, huh? No, you don't. I guess you gotta upload your own. Maybe we can just do without. We can say no headgear. Gone. There you go. You don't need it. He don't need it. How about a piercing? That would be very hurt businessy. I want like a... Let's get a style like a diamond or something. Alright? Or you gotta go on this side. Give me like a really shiny diamond that stands out. These earrings are quite bizarre. Do they not have? See, it's so hard to see any of these freaking things. There's a nice diamond. Doesn't really look like diamond. It just looks like a piece of tape. Looks like a piece of tape on him. It's a little too big. Someone ripped that right out in the middle of a match. Come on. And he wants to be flashy, but not you don't want to lose an ear in the middle of a match. I mean, come on. We can go with that. Okay, cool. We'll do that. Big old close-up. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. Let's just put it on one side, Be a little artsy. Face cover, glasses, mask, cap, headwear. Cool. Okay, that'll do for that. Boom. T-Bar without the mask. Yeah, we'll have to figure out the future of Retribution, too. Going into this thing, you just kind of play how the game plays out. Retribution's kind of been on quite the losing streak. They don't do so well at all. So, I don't know. It could be the beginning and the end of Retribution. And I know we have Dominic Dijakovic that they gifted us in the last update. So, okay, so that's good for this part. We can accept that. And then now we got to make the... So I gotta make sure I do this right. It's like a copy attire, and then you paste it over here, right? Copy and then paste. Are you sure you want to overwrite this attire? Yes. And then it should paste it onto that for the entrance attire. Boom. Okay, I did it right. I do that wrong so many times. Okay. So this will be for the entrance, and of course... We really got to make them pretty fancy here for the entrance here. So, clothing, head, definitely. I guess this is where we can get. Let's get fancy with. Oh my God! Look at all this stuff. And we're not gonna get too crazy like this. We don't need any of these. Headwear though. I do wanna. Let's throw this on. I like that. Okay. They still have the thing where you can, like, accept the color. Boom. And then it's like, as long as you make a new change, it'll, like, add that to the previous. Yes, okay. It didn't do it right. I want to get rid of, yeah, I want to get rid of the lines. There we go. Oh, it's not working. I wanted to try to make the lines disappear, but they're not. Oh, here we go. Well, that's one way to do it. Okay, cool. Cool, okay, boom. So that's good. Some caps. What would be a good prophet? The Prophet. That's the name, man. The Prophet, Angelo Dawkins. I don't know. I said it was going to take about an hour of this. It might actually take, these are all John Cena's face, aren't they? It might actually take a little longer. I might not get to finish this. We'll have to maybe circle back and do this. Because I don't want to spend more than an hour for right now doing this. And we're already pretty close to about 30 minutes in or so. Thank you, Zach. I love you. Zach's the man. So go with the old Shawn Michaels. No, maybe no hats. Just a bandana ought to be enough. I want some cool glasses though. Brian, thank you. I appreciate it. Tell your friends. Tell the people. Well, I got everyone here. I told you follow along with us on Twitter if you're not already, because that's where you would have heard the big news of the day, which we're hopefully going to get into creation of that character coming up later on in the stream, as well as if you're able to show some support for the channel, we ask you to check us out at Patreon. Patreon.com/tvsports27 and see where you can really help us out, help us become a full-time streamer. We can start streaming a lot more for you guys if we're able to make it a full-time thing. Oh, look at that. Those look fancy. Yes, sir. There we go. But yeah, we can definitely make it a full-time thing, hopefully, with your support over on Patreon. So check us out. We got bonus content. You can request streams up and down on Patreon. So we're going to remove all this. Where do we find a nice suit at? Is that just under tops? So this is where it's like, I would love to just type in suit and just get all suits. But I'm going to have to sit here and go through all of these. Alright. What's the easiest way to find a suit? Ooh, that I mean, I know that's like Nakamura. That kind of looks cool if you make that like gold and black. Where's the easiest way to find a suit at? Is there an option? Jacket, outfit, maybe? There's MVP. I could just make him look like MVP. Outfit. Got some Rey Mysterios in there. No, these are like wrestling attires. We're looking for a suit. All right, go back. Go back. Fingernails next. Golly, there's like no this is the part or this part. Again, I mean, it's fun, but when you want to create like a whole new character for somebody, boy, it really eats up time. Like, you sit here and put some hours into doing this, and it's like, I feel like it could be streamlined and so much quicker. And they have a lot of cool options, but just being able to like dig through them and find them and stuff it's a nightmare of a task for sure. So I often say, if anyone from 2K happens to be watching, that's one of the biggest things that would make community creations a lot better. Some kind of filter system, something that's, it makes it easier to search for stuff, because it is pretty much a nightmare as it is searching for things. Like, I just want a suit jacket, but I can't even find that. There's outfits. Maybe generic? You guys have to let me know where's the easiest location to find a suit. 'Cause that's like the hardest thing. There's no change persona. Oh, here we go. You like the filter? So there's like a little filter system, but streetwear, formal wear, right? I might have to take back what I was saying. And no items found. Are you kidding me? Well, where the heck do you get a suit from? Isn't that formal? Jacket? Or suits under jackets? Oh, here we go. It's under jacket. Okay, well, at least there is a little bit of filters in them. Okay, I would still like there to be a search option. That would obviously be the most ideal, but I did find a filter system, so I take back a somewhat of my harsh criticism here, but because this is what I'm looking for. This is great, but certainly I would like a more like I can type in Lashley and get like all Lashley stuff, or something like that would be pretty ideal. I kind of like that look. Obviously we'll change the colors around to like a gold and black, but so we'll make this black. Second color. What's a good color? What's a good color for gold? Hurt Business gold. Is that gold or is that yellow? I don't want too. I don't want to get too yellowish. Oh, that's looking more gold. It's looking kind of orangey now. I think that looks good. Oh yeah, okay. I'm digging this. What do you guys think? I'm liking this. What is fourth color? Oh, the buttons? Yeah, we gotta get gold buttons. Boom. These look too much like Dusty Rhodes. Is it yellow or is it like gold? I don't know. It's kind of gold. Can be a little darker. King Jordan, what's going on? Brian Slapjack's mask is off. Slapjack. He's still causing havoc in our universe mode. See if we can get a little darker here. So it's not so bright. So it's not looking just like Dusty Rhodes, baby. Yeah, I'll go back. I'll make the buttons black because it does look a little too much like Dusty, like the polka dots. Okay. Cool. I like that. Pretty cool right there. Mr. and Mrs. Swift, welcome. Welcome, Swifts. The justice will speak truth. What's happening? I kind of like that. And then the pants. I don't know, do the pants work or do we need to... I guess the pants kind of work because that's what his attire would be, right? And then he would just take the jacket and that off. Yeah, I can dig it. Let's add a little flair to the jacket here. And I think we're all set with the Prophet, Angelo Dawkins. We'll put a little image on here. I want to put it right on the see, now here is where again I would like to have a filter system where I should be able to search words just like you would community creations. So I'm glad that there is a filter system for finding suits and such, but things like this would be very ideal. So we're going to put a little, let me zoom in here. Oh, this is a very slow zoom. Okay. We're going to put a little, we're going to slap this right over here. Oh, yeah. Hurt Business getting a second run here. Boom. I like it. Cool. All right. There it is. There is the Prophet, Angelo Dawkins. It is official. Cool. So that's done. So that's going to be our new Angelo Dawkins. I guess we got to modify the entrance, too. Well, none of this will really matter as much. Cool. Menu screen pose. Because this picture is going to change. It looks pretty good to me. All right, save it up. We'll go into the entrance and tweak that. I'm kind of going back and forth whether we want Apollo Crews to be in the Hurt Business or not either. Kind of do we make it one big group or not? Obviously, Omos pinned Angelo Dawkins at Extreme Rules. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch that, and kind of setting him on his negative run. You got Retribution on mine. I got Retribution, but it'll be the Justice. The Hounds of Justice. Okay, so that's good. Maybe we can just do all the creations now and save the entrances for later. Yeah, that might be a good way to go about it. Let's jump into the community creations, because that's where, again, the big news that happened. If you guys are following us on Twitter, TV Sports 27, you saw who's coming back. And it is going to be indeed Killshot is back, but we don't know yet if Killshot is going to be a part of Retribution, as he's been highly recruited, or not. Obviously, the former Isaiah Scott felt like he was screwed over by Mr. McMahon and Austin Theory, and that pushed him past his limit. Spell shot correctly. I'm planning on just downloading a Killshot and then maybe just copying and pasting the everything over onto that character. I think I can do that. So let's see here. Most downloaded. Let's see here. What options we got? A lot of these we can't even freaking download because of 2K's glitchiness. That looks pretty good. I wish I can see a more zoomed in view. I guess that would be the one to go with. That one's just Rey Mysterio, but I can't even download it. Like, what's the reason now for not being able to download? Oh, the attire looks really good too. Oh, because I didn't play the freaking showcase mode. Well, that's alright. One of these days, I'll go back to showcase mode. I've mentioned that might be a Patreon exclusive kind of thing. If we ever go back and play showcase mode, we'll have to do that. But I can't do it on YouTube because they use real life footage in the game. And when I did the one showcase episode, I did one match with Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, and I had to edit out like 8 pieces of videos because of copyright. So looks like this is going to be our best bet actually for our Killshot. I guess not the best mask in the world, or we can always go in and make our own. But I think that's decent. That's decent enough. We'll go in and see. We can tweak the mask a bit, but we'll copy that over to our current Isaiah Scott. And then after that, I think we'll fool around with making our new Otis. He's going to be a part of the Natural Disasters. And then we'll form some new tag teams, look at the entrances, and then we'll be done for this stream. And then we'll start up a new stream, and we'll knock out some Revolution Pro Football. So how's that for you guys? All right. Creations. Superstar. Superstar. Is this... How do you import? I think there's a way to import. Isaiah Scott, now known as Killshot. Jordan Devlin, he's making a big run in universe mode. There he is. Swerve's house. Alexander is that your creation? That's cool. Is that your Did you make him? I didn't even see it, but that's cool. Everyone download Alex Magic. The Magic Man. It's like did you guys see the New Japan stuff where Ace Austin had his magic stick thing, and all the New Japan wrestlers were like, "Whoa, look at this, and they were trying to figure out like how the trick worked. Um, I downloaded a superstar named Phantom. I used to have way back in the day, and on when I was playing WrestleMania 21 on the Xbox. I had a character named Phantom. I had a lot of my own created guys. That was way back. I don't know if anyone has any of that old footage. Uh, Import attire, custom attire, clothing parts, and then we can pick Killshot. Or should we just go with straight up Killshot, because his name will be Killshot. If we just copy the attire over, his name's going to stay Isaiah Scott, right? So I think we should just go with the character that we downloaded. We can look at the mask and, oh my god, it looks like trying to import parts just completely destroys the game. So, okay, well that might be the best. Let's just look at, let's just look at what we got here for old Killshot. And what do you guys think? Is Killshot, is he going to join Retribution, or is he going to be like going against Retribution? But obviously the months of taunting, it finally broke through to Killshot. King Jordan's birthday. Happy birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to the king. That's awesome. My birthday's coming up at the end of August, so I'm a SummerSlam baby. So, and you can see where the attire right there for the Prophet Angelo Dawkins is taking up a creator wrestler slot, which okay, I can't do anything. I'm locked. I am locked right now. Okay. Here we go. Where do we want? We want Killshot. There we go. Edit. I think it looks pretty good. It is. Maybe tweak the mask a little bit. Maybe not so shiny, but the rest, I think the rest of it looks pretty solid. Attire. Now the hard thing's gonna have to be duplicating it to the entrance. Yeah, I'm not crazy on the mask is the only thing, but everything else is solid on it. Clothing, head, mask. So everything else looks good. It's just the mask part. We gotta, let's see. Oh, we can make it really sadistic. Look at that. Would that look cool for Killshot? Or let's see. We gotta find a cool. I mean, that's pretty much like Kane, but that is kind of like what the Killshot mask was, you know. You guys remember from Lucha Underground. Well, here, I'll plug my Twitter right now. I'm going to go on Twitter and look at the picture and try to duplicate that look. So, there's some design. I guess that's kind of why they had the Rey Mysterio face, the one. But there is some kind of design on the side there. Boy, you don't get a whole lot of mask options, huh? It is quite limited. I guess I can see why they picked the mask that they picked. Wow, there's not a lot in the world of masking in this game, huh? Maybe I said that last time because this is the mask I used for Ember Moon. That's kind of cool, even though that's not what, I mean, Killshot did have his mask, or his face, you know, exposed, if you will. But that's kind of cool. What about this? It looks like Relic. Oh, that's the Undertaker mask. So we could either just go with what they had and just change the color. Like I said, I don't want it to just look just like Kane, but that is kind of what the Killshot mask looked like. Obviously, with the crosshairs on the front, but it was the open mouth look. But there's not much in the way, unless we go with this and just get like a more leather material. Because I believe that is the mask that they had chosen. Can you choose a different? Yeah, you can choose different material. Okay. So maybe something less shiny? Something matte color? I don't know. Okay. What do you guys think? What's your ideal Killshot mask? So like I said, this is the one we're using for retaliation for Ember Moon. I kind of like this, but you know, unless we can go our own way, right? Doesn't have to have the exposed mouth. We can make it all black. Let's see what we can do with here. I do like that design. It's like the material's pretty solid too. We just got to make it all black. Because there's a little silver too in the Killshot mask, right? There's a lot of green, a lot of camo look. So let's throw some green, some dark greens on there. Oh, that looks really cool, right? The black, green, and silver. I dig that. Let me get a copy of the no, I want to get the color picker here. I want to get that silver on file. You gotta like bump it up. Okay. We want to make that another yeah, that's looking sick. It looks like reptile almost. Cool. I like that. Stitch, yeah, you can't do anything with that. Yeah, the only thing I would like is the, you know, have the open mouth, because that would look more like Killshot, obviously. Look more like his look, but I mean, that's still, I think that's pretty cool. The kill stomp finisher, that's right. For Killshot. Cool. I dig that. Okay, lower body. Again, I think I just want to add a little bit of green in there, because I like that one. The one design that we saw. Not this. I think we throw some green here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. There's our silver. Or do we just go green and black for the trunks? Could do that. We can steal a Shelton Benjamin's look here. There's green and black. Is that Swerve or? It's like the flag of Maryland on there. Swerve from Maryland? Is that his? I don't know. Ooh, that looks like crosshairs, right? I don't know whose trunks those are. I don't like the half and half, though. I kind of like the design. I kind of like the other design. So, oh, it erased my color. Whoopsie. Maybe here we can throw that silver. Or it's like a white. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just keep it like that. I like that. Cool. Maybe make the can we make the kick pads green? I think that'd be the only thing that'd make it pop a little bit more. Then I think we'll be done with Killshot here. Yeah, I want to make these green. Boom, yeah, that's cool. It's only got on that side, huh? That's alright. Yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, it makes it stand out, just the one. There you go. Killshot. He looks like a monster, huh? I dig that. What do you guys think? There's a new Killshot. Now, we got to copy that over. Ooh, hair dye. Should we make some of his hair green? Would that be kind of cool? We got to copy, but I want to keep the jacket. So is there an easy way? I guess just go look at where the heck the jacket is. Because I wish there was a way to just... Is there a way, if you guys can let me know in the comments, is there a way to just import parts? Like, if I want to keep the Killshot mask and all the changes I made, but I want to keep the jacket, is there an easy way to just import... Oh, here. Import parts. Custom attire, right? Glitchy. Killshot. Original ring attire. Ah, you can import. Okay, very good, very good. I like this. So knee pads were what we changed. We changed the trunks. We changed the mask. That way the jacket will stay the same. Ah, very good. Okay. And it did not import. Do I have to do something else? Do I have to ring attire? Do I have to hit? I did hit accept. The knee pads we changed. It's not making changes though, that's the thing. Like, I see the loading happening, but it's not bringing in any of the changes I made. Accept. And import. What the heck? Am I doing this wrong? I want to import... Okay, let me try this again. Import attire. Custom attire. Clothing parts. Into the K's. Killshot. My ring attire, right? Not entrance attire. Now it's gonna import. I didn't see that before. Maybe I gotta save it first. Do I gotta save? Save. It seems like a really backwards way to have to do all this. Or what's the easier way, or am I doing this the wrong way? Do you happen to know, Brian? How the heck do I import? Do I import the parts? I guess with the green, he doesn't really officially fit in with Retribution. Retribution all black and white. So maybe that does mean we're not sure if he's an official member or not. He's going to go to war against Retribution. Okay, we will try this again. We'll try to import the stuff. You guys excited for Money in the Bank tonight? Yeah, a lot of wrestling for me today. I watched Against All Odds this morning, and then Money in the Bank coming up tonight. All right, let's see. Attire. Entrance. Edit attire. Import parts. Custom. Killshot. Ring attire. Import sort. Yeah, it's like not doing anything. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So apparently you do have to save it and then go back in and do it. That seems like a roundabout way of getting that done. But at least you can do it. So that's good. Um, okay, cool. I like it. Well, there he is. There's Killshot, the new personal information. I don't know. Is he gonna get booed, or I guess we'll cheer him from the beginning, right? Custom image. Come Washington side plates. Yeah. Okay, great. Menu screen pose. Pose the. Oh, that looks cool. They must have already set that. Okay, I like that. Yeah. Cool. Okay. There's Killshot, and then I think all we have left is to we just got to modify Otis. I think we're gonna go with the Avalanche name. I know we kind of were playing around with different natural disaster type names, volcano or tsunami, or I guess we can kind of look at what they got. Tsunami can kind of, but I mean that's more of a, you know, overseas kind of term for, you know, when big earthquakes happen and all that. But Avalanche, you know, it'd be like he kind of passed the Avalanche name down. So that can be interesting. Then we'll look at entrances real quick, and we'll create a few new tag teams here. And then we'll be on to the next our next stream. So there you go. And we'll try to do this periodically. I don't know if you guys like this kind of thing. But obviously as we make new wrestlers and new characters, we're going to have to do this. So this is always the heaviest of all the work whenever you get a new WWE game, which is the same thing. That this is what usually, like with Madden, it's what keeps me from buying the new game every year, is having to set everything back up. And that's probably going to be the same thing. That's probably going to be the same exact thing with WWE, is I don't want to have to go through all the work to remake all these characters every time. Once I get into like a universe mode, because it always take me like almost a month just to get everything set back up how I wanted it. So let's see. I don't even know what different attire options they have. And is this even a good idea? Should we be putting Otis with the natural disasters? You guys think? All right, clothing, upper body. See what options we got. I just think he looks just so much like. I mean, the body type is just like Earthquake and Typhoon. It's almost a given. But I don't even know, do they even have a, you know, do they even have anything that looks like Avalanche or anything of the sort? Kurt Angle can steal Chad Gable's thunder. Ooh, heavy machinery. The Machine. Could send him back to the old days. We got Tucker, part of NXT. Boy, there's not. I thought they'd give you like a bunch of singlet options, but there really aren't any, huh? I tried looking on. Let's see. Well, let's just go to the community creations. Let's see if there even is a. I thought I had looked this up before, but maybe not. But let's look. If not, maybe we can scrap the idea for right now. Yeah. Speaking of the Avalanche, they just won the Stanley Cup Championship, so congratulations to them. Or what about Shark? Shark's not a natural disaster, right? We can name him Shark. Would that be a good one? Okay. We should peek too. I haven't looked at the community creations in a while either. So hashtag AVALANCHE. Avalanche. I think poor John Tenta headlined one pay-per-view under the Avalanche name before he became a Shark. Most downloaded. It's usually the way to go. And then maybe we could just copy and paste that attire over. So a lot of people have made their own. Here we go. There's a little Tenta. Let's see what the outfit looks like. Oh god, that looks just like his earthquake attire, but it just says Avalanche on it. Okay. I want like the the look from WCW. That's what I want. I want the blue and white look. We'll see. Maybe someone came through. Here's another one that looks like Tenta, but oh boy. I mean, they tried. They tried. White and red. I don't know. Oh boy. See, a lot of these are just, and I guess there's not, so many options too for outfit ideas for Avalanche. Unless someone just out of the goodness of their heart made a John Tenta 1995, right? It was 95 when he was Avalanche. Then he became Shark, the Dungeon of Doom. Then he was then he got into his rivalry with Ray Traylor. And he was just John Tenta after that. Yeah, it's not looking good. Well, that might have killed it. This might be Otis's opportunity. Avalanche Anderson. Ooh, okay. I do like the gear, though. It is very earthquakey, but we can steal it. Let's see. Let's download it. Some Avalanche Anderson. You remember the attire? Like, I'll Google it right now. WCW Avalanche. You guys obviously can't see it. But yeah, here it is. It was like the top half was blue, the bottom half was black, and there was like a white across it. It was Avalanche. Oh, it's a picture of Tyrus came up. Tyrus can be a part of the new natural disasters. We can play around with it though. That Avalanche, if we're able to modify the colors, we can make it white and blue. So it could work out. There's a lot of avalanches on here. I wonder if they knew. Let's play around. Let's look at the community creations just for real quick, because we haven't looked in quite some time. Usually the top doesn't change very often. Maybe upvoted would have, but the ones that stay at the top kind of live at the top, and it's hard to break into that tier. So a lot of these are going to kind of be repeat customers from what we've seen already. Ronda Rousey. The official Ronda Rousey came out, I think, recently, the DLC pack. If you guys want to see any of the DLC, not really a DLC guy, but if you want to check us out, as we always encourage you over on Patreon, patreon.com/TBSports27. Hit us up there for less than a price a tank of gas that gets you in the door. There's your number one contender to the interim championship right there. Ooh, might be a spoiler if you guys didn't see it yet. But check us out there, and certainly the more support you guys give, we can check out things like the DLC and whatnot. So we got a lot of bonus content up there on Patreon, as we said. We got over 40 episodes of the Denver Broncos for Madden 12. We got about 5 or 6 arena football episodes up. All the BCS playoffs. We'll be getting the WWE 12 content up from our old YouTube page, so that'll be on the horizon. As well as that's where you can request streams. You can request what you guys want to see over at Patreon. There's different tiers, different levels. But if you want to get the classic content, if you want to get all the stat books and whatnot, you can do that over on Patreon. And if you want to become a supporter, a stream requester, if you want to shape the way this channel looks, you can do that as a fan or a mega fan. The link right down below. At least check it out. That's whether you are able to become a patron or not. Moe's Tavern somehow made the top 10. But definitely give it a check out. See if there's content on there that you guys want to be a part of, that you guys want to see. There's a lot of content on there on the Patreon page. It's the link right down below, or you can just go to patreon.com/tvsports27 and it'll come right up and you'll be able to give it a once over. As I said, the more support, we're going to start doing Patreon exclusive. We got a couple of Patreon exclusive streams up right now over on Patreon. We did the seeding for the Revolution Pro Football Playoffs, which we're going to play the quarterfinal game coming up right after this stream, which actually will be pretty soon because we're pushing past 3 o'clock now. We're getting pretty close to the end of those playoffs, too, and we'll say goodbye to that game. We got just 4 more games, so that'll be coming to an end soon. We also got the, now you guys know the match card, but we had put up the exclusive match card and match order for Extreme Rules on Patreon about a week before we went live with the show. So if you're not a part of the action on Patreon, you're missing out on a lot of exclusive stuff, and as we said, the ability to request different streams and kind of shape out how you want this channel to look in the future. So give that a once-over, if you will. It'll probably take about 15 minutes between Ryback, former in my old universe mode, which we're going to be putting those stat books up on Patreon. Ryback was a former WCW champion. Him and Scott Hall were the outsiders. And then they had actually Scott Hall, he turned on Ryback to go with Vince Russo. And then they had a big year-and-a-half-long rivalry that culminated in... actually, it wasn't Ryback so much. It was Justin Gabriel getting the championship from Scott Hall at WrestleMania, and then Ryback at Starrcade would get the Hell in a Cell match with Scott Hall to finally put an end to that rivalry. Once and for all. Cold-hearted, handsome devil Hook. Yeah, that was a bizarre on Rampage where he just was eating chips and got up in Marvez's face. That was kind of... I don't know about that one. That was an interesting one. Pat McAfee. Do we got to get a Pat McAfee? I'm starting to see some new faces pop up here that I haven't seen yet, which is kind of cool. Manic, Psychosis, Michael Jordan, Spider-Gwen. I love the Spider-Gwen outfit. That's a cool... I have a stuffed... It's like a Funko Pop, but it's a giant stuffed one of Spider-Gwen. There's Doink. I mean, we can just get the DLC right there, right? Do we want to download Doink? What the heck, right? Gotta have Doink. I've never been a big... I very rarely ever buy DLC. Just because, it's the same thing everyone says. It's a cash grab, right? It's content that's already in the game that they hide behind a paywall. And everyone has their difference of opinions about it. I know the very few... the very, very, very few DLC that I ever bought in my time was on Pokemon Sword. They came out with basically 2 gigantic open world areas. So I jumped all over that because it was pretty much like an addition to the game. I wanted to get the Animal Crossing DLC, which I still want to play that on the channel sometime too. Show off my sports Japanese island that I built. But the DLC on there, because I like that old game. I had the game the DLC is based off of on the Nintendo Switch, or on the DS, the 3DS, and I really like that. Happy Home Academy, Happy Home Designer was really fun. So I'm kind of thinking about maybe getting that one. But in general, when they just put characters or things behind paywalls for DLC, I'm not a big proponent of that. When it's stuff that could just easily be in the game, that they're cash grabby, again, something like Pokemon, a whole new area, or that they clearly worked on something and hey, here's this thing. I'm more okay with that rather than a game like this where, hey, here's all the DLC off the bat. Obviously, it's already made and it's already in the game. What would be good WWE 2K DLC? I mean, something I think you know, you just saw Mansoir and Marseille. If they like gave us that, if they worked on that and they gave us that as the DLC, then you know, like, okay, that's something they actually worked on after the fact and gave to you. I can see myself paying for that versus characters that are like, you know, old gimmicks that are just in the game, right? Okay, that's enough of that. I didn't really see anything that piqued my interest, so we'll see what this Avalanche deal looks like. Superstars. Superstar. Superfly. And then we'll see. I guess we'll look at entrances a little bit, and then we'll get into football from there. Import, custom, clothing parts. I don't know. Maybe we'll save that for the second part because we are pushing past an hour, and this was just the creation stuff. So maybe we'll do a part 2. Probably not going to stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a very busy day, obviously, 4th of July holiday. There's a big, like, world's largest food truck event in my city, so I'm going to be going to that, and then I'm going to be working the fireworks event, filming it for my work, so I'll be doing that all night. So, oh, it didn't bring the text over. The Avalanche text. What the heck? Why didn't it bring that over? Oh my god, I can't just like... Now it just looks like Earthquake again. Well, that's annoying. Why wouldn't it bring the text over? Maybe, is that like a... Maybe is that like a logo that I got by downloading him? Let's see, images. Custom. Or was it lettering? Guess it would be down here, right? That looks good right there with the Fiend right on him. Oh, man. Well, that's a bummer. That's like I said, it's probably gonna wipe out Avalanche being with the natural disasters here. I would assume it would be at the bottom, right? Like recently downloaded, or maybe not. Maybe I just got to search through everything. Oh man, this is a bummer. Okay. Well, it's not here. Well, we'll just thumb through everything we got then. It'll be a good look about all the stuff we have downloaded. Rob Van Dam. Unless it was just custom text. But then I have to try to duplicate the font and all that crap. There's the retribution if we wanted to add if we wanted to add retribution to the Killshot's attire. That's really a bummer. Why wouldn't it just let you copy the exact attire over for that character? I'll have to go into that character and just see. Well, here's all the diamond stuff if we did want to make a... if we did want to put Tommaso Ciampa in the Diamond Mind. Here's the Earthquake stuff. So here's Earthquake. Where's Avalanche? There's Typhoon. Bassett's Beach. There's belts and such. Hiromu, all of Hiromu's gear. Just wanted to go to a lot of work to make that Hiromu Takahashi with how many elements he has. Look at all this, man. People go really in depth. That's beautiful. Man, that's wild. You can't copy text over unless I'm just not doing it right. See, is it under here anywhere? And you just gotta search one by one. Chad Gable. What are we doing, Chad Gable? I don't know what I'm gonna do with Chad Gable. We haven't used Otis and Gable too much in our universe mode. Do you guys see the Typhoon anywhere? Or not Typhoon. We're looking for Avalanche. Man, that really sucks. Okay, well, let me go back and look and see on the other character. Why we can't... Or if you guys know of a way. Do you guys know a way to import, like, text or something? We'll have to see if it's just custom letters or if it's actually a picture. And I think after this, we'll call it quits for this stream. And like I said, we'll do a part 2 since this did end up taking so long. I was hoping to be done with everything in an hour. Yeah, Tucker and Gable, that could be interesting. I might have some plans for Tucker. You'll have to just wait and see, though. Depending on how things go with Retribution in the future. Oops, was that a little spoiler? I don't know. You have to wait and find out. But yeah. So we'll do a part 2 where we make, because we're going to make some new tag teams too. And we're also going to have to make the entrances and everything. So we'll probably do that in a part 2 stream. I guess it is just custom text, huh? Why'd everything disappear? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I just clicked on body and the whole thing does... Why is it... Oh, because I'm doing body instead of attire. Okay, edit. I guess it is just text, huh? But that's wild. You can't just, like, bring that in. I guess I could just do it myself, huh? Is it that hard? Type in Avalanche and just make the font? Or we can just make this guy be a part of the natural disasters, right? We can make this fella be in the disasters. I don't know. I guess we'll hold off right now. We'll hold off on the Otis in the natural disasters thing. We can always circle back around and try it again. But I don't know. We'll hold off right now. So okay. So I think now we'll put a stop to this stream for right now, and we will come back. We'll do a part 2, and that's where we'll make the entrances. We'll make the new groups. We'll put Angelo, Dawkins in the team with MVP, Lashley. I think Omos. We'll decide if we want Apollo Crews. You guys let me know in the comments before we do the next stream. Do you want Apollo Crews to be a part of the Hurt Business at all? We'll do the entrances for Dawkins as well. We'll figure out what's going to happen to Montez Ford. What's his future going to be? And we got a few more tag teams we're going to put together. So we'll do all that in the next stream. But don't go too far. Probably a 10, 15-minute break. We'll come right back, and we're going to play All-Pro Football 2K8. It's going to be the Ann Arbor Annihilators, who are the defending league champions, the class of the league, going up against the defending league championship quarterback, Dan Marino, and the New York Nightmare. That's the final quarterfinal game, and then we'll be down to the semifinals, and we'll be ready to crown the 5th Revolution Bowl champion, the Jim Mora Championship Trophy, to be awarded to the winner. So stay tuned. About 10, 15 more minutes. We'll be right back with that action. And then, like I said, we'll do a part 2 somewhere down the line for Universe Mode. And then we're going to get into a pretty solid month here where it's going to be the road to SummerSlam. And There's going to be a lot happening on that road to SummerSlam. So stay tuned, guys, to all the action. And thanks for tuning in for this WWE 2K22 stream. And as I said, we will be right back in about 10 minutes. I got to get the Xbox all fired up for All Pro Football 2K8. So we'll be back in just a bit, guys.